pyramid. Bodies and blood and gore all around you.
Nice.
What do we wish to do?
Loot the bodies.
Okay.
I want to check out the crystal that was there.
Okay. If you're checking out the crystal, I'll allow Arcana or Religion. Arcana or Religion check.
Neither.
If you're looking to loot the bodies, make investigation check.
Anybody want to help me with looting the bodies?
Yeah.
Can I give her advantage? Or anybody else who
You
might
can give
have
someone
any
advantage.
sort of,
Yeah.
you
I
know.
have a plus to investigation.
You do?
Okay.
You do?
No, I don't.
Do you?
I'm only plus 1.
I have a -1. So that's why I would like to...
Investigation.
I
Oh,
got
no, I was
4.
thinking of something else. I'm a -1.
Nothing.
Never mind.
I'm in 4.
Okay.
You're plus 4 investigation?
Yeah.
Heyo.
Can we give him advantage?
Sure. Roll an investigation check with advantage.
Okay.
Baby.
17.
17?
Well, 13 plus 4 is 17.
Okay. All right. So, on the bodies, you find a total of 3 potions of healing.
Okay.
The one of the bodyguard type guys, or one of the minions, had these really fancy looking gauntlets on.
Fancy gauntlets / spot.
And,
Laura thinks she knows what those are.
and the priest guy was wearing this very fancy looking brooch.
Go ahead, keep going.
And while it's not on the bodies, hold on, before I get to that, what was your Arcana or Religion check?
I have 11. So I had nothing.
Okay. Morpheus, you notice as you're looking the bodies, as Eleanor steps up to look at this crystal, it's inside a stone pedestal. And underneath the pedestal, there appears to be some kind of wooden chest.
Right.
When you look inside of it, it is filled with all different various gems and jewels.
Okay.
The worth is 6,368 gold.
Wow.
300
Jewel chest.
If you want to just
68
convert them to the gold value, that's okay.
gold. I'm okay with that.
That's all the items.
Okay. Potions of healing, fancy gauntlets, a brooch, and a bunch of freaking gold. But we also have this blue crystal thing.
Yeah. Now, you got an 11.
Yeah. Because I had no religion or arcana.
You don't quite understand why, but you absolutely felt a celestial energy coming out of that.
Right, right.
Which doesn't make sense, because you should only feel that on a creature. You shouldn't feel it on an object.
Okay.
But you definitely feel that. I definitely am reacting. I do my divine sense, celestial,
Yeah, right.
coming out of that. And this, you are standing in a desecrated place, which means some sort of ritual with some kind of unholy magic was performed to basically make the entire place unholy. You and Kara, you're actually both just very uncomfortable standing here.
Okay.
Do you guys voice this?
I'm sorry?
Do you say this out loud about like it being desecrated?
Yes, I will.
Because Lorelai would speak up. Well, they did want to use me for a sacrifice.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah.
I wonder if there's an energy trapped in that stone.
Very
Maybe
possible.
do
I
you
do feel
think-
something there.
Okay, wait. A sacrifice, but now you feel something there, but you normally don't feel it in objects?
Never in an object.
What if there's someone trapped in that stone that they were trying to release?
And maybe that's something we shouldn't try to release. This is desecrated. They were doing unholy things here.
How big is the stone? Can we take it with us?
It's about the size of a brick.
Okay.
So it can be carried out.
Yeah,
Like a good old-fashioned just red brick. It's about that size.
I mean, I could possibly take it to my temple or somebody else's. Maybe we can get an idea once we get out of the mines.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think it's something
this
to-
might be powerful. All of these people are elves. And as we all know, the elves are the ones that are trying to rule and
Yes.
lock down the city.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So elves equal evil. So elves
Evil elves.
are here trying to do something. I think this might be dangerous to give it right back to somebody. I think we have to seriously figure out who we can trust to give this to.
Well, then why don't we take it, but we'll keep it on our person. Or maybe if we're wherever we plan to live or whatever.
Well, what about
But-
Galcus?
Glaucus?
I mean, did he send us here just
Yes.
to clean it out? I mean, I'm wondering if he knew this was an elf stronghold.
That's something we could ask him when we come back. But don't tell him about the stone until we get a really, really good feel.
Yeah, I want that answer first. before we-
Exactly.
But he did send us to that other place, and it was a test. He said, "Oh, go help out my buddy," and it wasn't really his buddy. It was a
Right.
test.
This was yet another test. I'm gonna be annoyed.
No, I think it might be like, hey, this needs to be done, but it could also be a test as to, like, I wasn't about to tell you there was a precious stone in there.
Well, who cares? He put us here to clean it out. This was in it. Give it to him. Test or not, we probably don't want this on us. Isn't he somebody like your mentor?
Kinda. He was the one who found me, and he feeds me and my sister sometimes, and like I would be a lookout for him. I would be the watchman, so that's why he called me Spot. But
So don't you trust him?
I do trust him, but the more I'm learning, the more I'm realizing that he's sending us to these things. He's not coming and doing them with us. He's trying to lead this underground thing, but he's not putting in his own neck at risk. We are. And I trust you guys a little bit more than I do him right now. You're the ones who are standing here with me and have my back.
In looking at the elves that are scattered about, is there any sort of emblem or on their cloak or symbol?
Well, you did notice the one priest had grabbed a holy symbol, and he said something up to Cyric. He asked Cyric for assistance.
Does anybody know this god, Cyric?
Make a religion check. 10? Yeah, Cyric is a more well-known god. He's not a good god. He's kind of a trickster, sort of. And someone who is wearing a holy symbol and calling to Cyric for help, probably not a nice person.
Could I kind of pray or summon my patron to ask if I should take the symbol or?
Okay, do you have an ability that allows you to have a conversation with your patron, or are you just kind of like in character, just going, hey, the fuck?
Kind of in character, clutching onto my pendant necklace. I'm
Okay.
just saying, I don't really know what to do with this, but I don't think I should leave it.
Make a charisma check.
16?
16. Okay, and help me with the wording again. What did you say?
Should I take this? I don't think that I should leave it. What should I do with this?
And you have like a thing from her, right?
So I have a necklace with a pennant, and it has a picture of a many-tailed fox. And I'm just kind of holding on to it, talking.
Whenever you say, whether it's in your head or out loud, whenever you say, should we take this, there's a certain burst of, not painful, but a warmth that comes off the pendant that just sort of radiates into your palm.
Okay. I bend down, and I take it.
Okay. It's sort of set, I don't know if the word is bezel, but it's sort of like set, but you're able to pick it. You're able to pick it up. It looks like it was a slot that could be just laid down. It's not actually fastened to the stone pedestal. You're able to just reach in and slide it out.
So I take one of my daggers, and I go to the priest, and I tear off a piece of his cloak, and I wrap the pennant in that before I actually grab it. So I never have it with my bare hands
Okay.
or against my bare skin.
Can I look at the gauntlet, the gauntlets?
Sure.
What do they look like? Are they feline size?
I'm not gonna make you roll tedious checks.
Thank you!
Are they razors?
Cyric.
Archery.
They make your strength a 19. I don't fight with strength. I think that might go to you. Brooch of Shielding. While wearing this brooch, you have resistance to force damage, and you have immunity to the magic missile spell. It could be for really anybody. All it means is like if someone tries to hit you with a sword, it's slashing damage or piercing damage. This is force damage.
I don't know. I'll take it if nobody wants it.
What would this
Any
do
of
for me?
us.
It would make your strength a score of 19, which means your modifier would be a +4.
+4?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Maybe you should take it.
But what is yours?
'Cause my strength is at 16 right now.
At a +3, this would make you a +4, which means your great sword would become a +6 to hit, +4 to damage.
Yeah, that might be for you. I
Which
feel like
one
that
would be
would
better?
be better for you. You focus on dex more though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not Dexy. So my modifier goes up to +4?
Your modifier would be a 4. Your score instead of a 16 would be 19.
Right, and then great sword is +6?
Yep. And what else would that affect? That would affect your strength saving throw would go up by 1, and your athletics would go up by 1.
So,
Guess she'll take it.
Yeah, that could be really ugly.
so for the brooch, it really can go to anybody. But who has magic items already? I have magic items.
I don't think I have any.
I have a wand.
You just got your gauntlets.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's one. Do you have any
Gauntlets.
magic items?
Nothing.
Take the brooch.
Well, no, she's got a +1 shield.
So I shouldn't have this.
No, not shouldn't. It's just let's try to keep everybody. Everybody has a magic item. Everybody has
that's what I'm
the
saying.
ability.
Okay.
I mean,
you
we
only
have
the-
money.
You only have the clockwork amulet.
I also stole the things.
Those are consumable, though. Like, once you use them, the magic's gone.
That's true.
Morpheus has items, but they're all consumable. He has 4 flare arrows, but those are consumables.
Got it.
You only have the clockwork amulet. That's what you have.
That's okay for now. I think we're okay. She's gonna take it for now
Yeah, take it for now.
because we're getting a lot of money. So let me get the calculator.
And you can buy a lot of different things.
Kara's taking it?
Yeah. Divided by 7. Okay. Laura, don't write it down, but everybody gets 909 gold. Yeah, why? What do you have?
Top of what we have from
Why?
last game.
Yeah.
I got 1,061.
Everyone has 1,061 gold. Laura, don't write it down because I'm giving you an extra 40.
Yeah, it's dividing into 6, right?
Yeah.
Why
So I'm
6?
sorry, so it's not 999?
7. I'm sorry.
Dividing into 7.
You divide
I'm
it by-
including you.
That's his tip. You're
That's
giving
all
him
I
his
take
tip.
tips.
He's the
Sure.
dealer, right?
Sure, I take tips.
Wait,
That's
so
fine.
what is it now?
So now I can erase my IOU.
And then you got the what is it? The 2 healing.
I thought
Was
that
it
was
3 potions of healing, right?
3 potions of healing, yeah.
So who will get that?
Um,
I have 7. I don't
You
know.
have 7.
Can I have one?
I'll
Yeah.
take 1.
Can I take one like now?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or are we gonna long rest soon?
Yeah, probably.
Alright, can I just have one to have one?
yeah.
Take it.
Just because
I'll take 1 too.
Okay, so now we're down to 1.
Now you get it down to 1.
I'll take one because I think that
So I guess
I'm always
that's-
out of the way
So 5. Okay.
when it comes to it.
Alright, so
You have 7 potions of healing?
She went and bought it with all that gold.
I have 2 on my own.
You have 2 on your own. Okay, I don't think I have
Obsessed
any.
with death.
Okay, I have 1 healing. And who's taking the blue crystal?
What does the blue crystal do?
We don't
We don't know yet.
Oh.
Lorelai has it, she wrapped it up.
No.
Oh,
That's
no.
not what I have. I have the pennant that was on the priest.
Okay.
Eleanor, I
That's
think,
Sarah.
Eleanor, I think it's a good idea for you to have the blue crystal thing.
Alright.
Because you're the one who kind of knows a little bit more about it.
Lorelai goes to the priest's tunic. She rips off another piece with her dagger, and she just pulls it out to Eleanor.
Okay.
Will this work?
That'll work. So I'm gonna wrap it and put it in my bag.
Okay.
Is there any further investigation in this cave?
It just looks like an open chamber.
A dead end.
Yeah.
Okay,
Did
good.
you try to read the mind of the priest, or
How can I do that?
is he dead? Or not try. I'm thinking of your old character.
I was like, how am I able to read their
Sorry,
minds?
guys.
Yeah, no, the other one that you questioned, I know what he's talking about.
Oh,
The
that
other
was
one
that was
questioned.
Nevia. Where I
Couldn't
questioned them
couldn't
and
I
like that.
question?
How would you do that?
I don't know. Somebody has to have something.
You gotta bring them back from the dead.
I can
Uh,
bring them
sure.
back. I can
Just-
bring them back from the
Not
dead.
anymore, you can't.
It's been too long.
He's been dead for like 10 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy. Alright.
We're all futzing around, yeah.
Let's
Well, we ate too, right?
Hey, and Spot is not about remembering that stuff. Spot's about the kill.
Sorry.
So,
Well, if there's nowhere else to go,
do we want a long rest before we leave, or do we want to
Go.
just
Oh, yeah, we
go home?
Do you think we could go home in long rest?
Yeah.
Because I feel disgusting.
Not a problem. I have 3 hit points left, so I'll be
Yeah.
hobbling, but I'll get home.
That's
12.
I have 3 hit points.
Yay! 3 hit points. High five. All right.
High five.
High five.
We
All
would like
right.
to go home, Deanne.
Okay. So you're going back to the Hunter's Tale.
yeah.
While we're walking, I do say, hey guys, I live in this city, and I currently am living in my father's workshop because our house was destroyed. So if you guys want to come and stay at the workshop, that's fine. I mean, you got to bring your own bunks, but I mean, if that's what you prefer, that's fine. It's just I don't have any food or anything like that.
Yeah.
Well, we all have money now. We can.
Yeah. It's time to eat and drink.
Well, we have to go back to the Hunter's Tale to talk
Yes.
to Galactus.
Glaucus.
And let's not forget to walk backwards through that last.
Yeah. I was thinking that already. Let's just
Oh, we're
walk
gonna be
backwards.
stuck there for a little while.
I'll forget until
Deja
crap,
vu.
and then I gotta go back.
Yep, that's our decision. We're gonna go back.
Okay. So you take the rest, basically, of daylight
Okay.
to make your way back out of this mind.
There's kobolds right at the front, right?
Dead kobolds.
Do the kobolds have anything on them, like a cloak or a something that might look important, like a little bag,
They got like pouches and stuff.
like pouches? Okay, I'm gonna take the pouches. I'm not gonna open them. I'm just gonna take them.
Okay. Sure.
Do you want me to tell you what I want to do?
Yes, please.
I want to go back to Findar, my kobold buddy that looks like a halfling.
Drindar.
Drindar.
Yes.
And I'm going to deliver the pouches and tell him I'm very sorry, but I found some of your old friends passed away. I
Would you
thought
bring this
maybe
on
you
the
would
way
like
back?
this. No, not necessarily. I'll stick with the group.
Okay. So in that case, you all make your way back to the Hunter's Tale. When you get there, there's other adventurers and like other members of the rebellion who have like made their way there, settling in for their evening meals, reporting in, debriefing Glaucus, who was just kind of making his way around the room, talking to everyone individually, and getting the daily reports, the status reports from everyone. So what is the move?
Time to eat and drink and wash up.
We'll tell him that the job is done.
Lorelai kind of nudges Spot. I think you should tell him.
Ugh. I put my foot in my mouth a lot.
Well, he knows you.
Ugh, okay. Alright. Am I going to tell him everything?
You just tell him what you have to.
Okay. And I walk over. Hey, Glaucus.
Yeah, Spot.
We did a good job.
Mm-hmm.
It's all clear.
Okay.
Yep.
Can anyone else tell me that from your group?
I'm not lying. We did a good job. The whole thing's clear.
I fully trust
Oh,
you.
I don't always lie.
I fully trust you. Is the place cleared out?
Yes, it is, G.
Victoria is offended.
Gee.
But is he OG? Is he OG though?
Well, then I guess we can say job well done.
Yeah.
Get yourself something to eat and get some rest. You'll look like you need it.
Lorelai kind of nudges Eleanor.
We did find something very, very interesting towards the end of our mission, so to speak.
Define interesting.
Well, worshippers. And here is something that was left over. This blue crystal. Now you may look at it and may not mean much, but it did a little spell over it. And I still have some energy that's emanating off of it. Celestial.
Celestial.
Yes.
Celestial, you mean like, what, it's like something trapped in there?
I don't know. Unknown. Didn't want to open it while we were in there. As you can tell, my party is very tired.
Yeah, I can see that.
I could use a little bit of a sentry's rest myself.
Alright. Are you leaving this with me?
Where would you put it if we left it here?
Yeah.
I have a few priest friends over in the Torbolos district. I can have one of them look at it.
Maybe we should keep it, and maybe we'll go over there and ask them ourselves.
Yeah,
Is that
we can ask
okay?
them in the morning.
Maybe can you write us a letter of like introduction?
Not necessary. Just say my name.
I can take it back.
I think that might be the best because they were all elves, and that's really kind of scary to me. So I don't think anyone will think that all of us are carrying this big thing. Does that make sense?
Sure. Does make sense.
Okay, I have errands to run.
Also, Spot's going out for the evening.
Spot's going out for the evening, but
No.
Spot is first going to grab like links of sausage and bread and like put it under his arms and just like walk out.
Glaucus would actually stop you before you go. Spot,
Yeah. I didn't steal it. You said I could have food.
come with me.
But I didn't steal anything.
And he takes you to a back room, and he's got one hand on the small of your back. And he opens up into where the kitchen is. And he hands you 2 large rucksacks. I took the liberty. Make sure your sisters are looked after.
Oh, thank you so much. And he takes them and puts them on his shoulders. And then he starts wiping away tears as he walks away.
And it's nothing fancy, but it's a variety of stuff that would
fine.
keep better than just random sausages that you grabbed.
Okay.
It's all like, dried meats
Beans and
you know,
things,
Yeah,
yeah.
beans.
Pantry stuff.
Gotcha.
Dried fruits and things like that.
Okay. Yeah, he's all emotional about it and walks out. Do you want me to tell you what I'm doing now?
Yeah, we'll get that out. I'm assuming the rest of you are just resting for the evening,
Yes.
unless there's anything you wanted to do.
Wash and eat.
Okay.
I think we should like look for maybe a room or 2 rooms at an inn so everyone could rest up for the night.
It's the later
Well,
part
you-
of the day.
you guys
It's going to
rest-
change the evening now, right?
Yeah, we can rest.
You
Lorelai's
guys have
gonna
bumped here the
share a
last couple
room?
times.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine. Then
Unless you
we'll be-
wanted to go get your own pass.
No.
Which is perfectly fine if that's how you want
I
to go.
forgot. No. I forgot about
It's
that.
hitting the evening now, right?
Yeah, it's evening time now. Sun's gone
Excuse
down.
me.
Okay. Okay, then I am going to first walk home, drop off all the stuff.
Okay.
I am going to leave my sisters 500 gold
Okay.
and the food.
Okay. They
Okay.
are over the moon with the food and the gold they add to what they're hoarding.
Okay. Alright, I drop off all of that, and then I say I have to run more errands. Then I'm going to go over to our buddy
Drindar.
Drindar. I must have written it wrong. I'm going to go over to Drindar.
Okay.
I'm going to hand, and I'm
The
going to be
stables
like,
are shut down for the evening, but there is candlelight coming from inside his hut.
can I break in?
You want to break in?
Yeah, I want to break in.
You gotta break into your friend's house.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, make a stealth
I
check.
do it to you all the time. That's a 1.
Okay.
That worked.
The glass breaks as you push it open a little too hard.
Sorry.
Yeah!
Don't be scared. It's just
What's
me.
that?
It's just me. Don't be scared.
Who?
I'm your buddy. I'm your best friend now.
He has a little piece of kitchen equipment in his hand, like a pin, like a rolling pin. What? What?
I'm your best friend.
Oh, yeah, my best friend. What?
I came to give you stuff and to be your best friend. You told me to come back and hang out with you, and I'm coming to hang.
Expected you to come in the daylight like a normal person.
Oh, well, this is the best I could do. And I'm going to sit down with him. I'm going to hand him the pouches and tell him what we found in the caves. And that I was really sorry, and that I think some of his family brothers in arms or something like that, his clan, perished. And that
Don't be
this
sorry,
is the
they
best.
were assholes.
Oh, so I brought you their effects because I thought this would be meaningful to you of some
Oh.
sort.
Well, it would be useful. And he tosses them into his fireplace.
Oh, so glad I made the extra stop. Anyway,
I left that clan for a reason.
okay. Well, I'm glad your fire's extra warm in the memory of them. And,
Well, I'll need it now
He's
that
gonna-
the whole cold air's coming in.
well, I'm gonna take
And he looks at his broken window.
one of the sausages from underneath my arm that I didn't give my sisters. I brought you this too.
Oh, sure. Knockwurst.
Armpit sausage.
Oh, pizza.
Yes.
With fur.
Armpit
With
sausage.
fur.
My favorite.
Yes. And anyway, I have more errands to run, but I'll see you soon, I guess. Peace, dude.
Ew.
Keep putting my foot in my mouth. Anyway, want me to go through the window again?
Just go. Come back in the daylight next time, please.
Yeah. Thought I was being a friend. All right, fine. And he leaves. He wants to next go to the Stone's Hoard.
Okay.
Is the big guy in there right now? Is he working?
You can see the forge light burning when you approach the door.
Is the front door open?
Yes.
I'm gonna go into the shop. I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna take that little box with the secret darts in it. I'm gonna walk over to the guy, and I'm gonna hand them to him and say, "I'm really sorry. I took these from you.
He opens it.
I didn't use them. I'm with all these really cool people, and I wanted to look really impressive, and they were really cool looking, and I got really excited about it, and I thought, oh, I could just steal them, and no one would know, but I'm really sorry.
Alright. No harm, no foul.
I have some gold, and I have this sword, and I want to take out my sword that I've just been using. The one I just found. It's kind of busted and used. If I gave you some gold, could you shine it up pretty for me?
Sure. That's easy.
How much would it be?
You work for Glaucus, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure you don't. You got 10 minutes?
Yeah.
This is in pretty good shape. Won't take long. And he does it there right in front of you. He just hammers out a few of the dings. It's actually a well-made sword, and it wasn't really used that much. So it only takes him a few minutes. He gets out some oil, puts it to he's got one of those, the wheel grindstone type things. So the sparks start shooting off of it. He polishes it up nice.
Got
Does
it.
a few flourishes with it. He goes, it's a good piece of weaponry. Use it
Oh,
well.
thanks. As I said, I do have some gold. Do you have anything here that I could buy with actual money? And I take the money out and be like, see, I'm not lying.
How much are you looking to spend there, Spot?
Maybe about 500? Between 5 and 800.
Between 5 and 800.
I know that the secret darts were worth 500, but I feel guilty about it now. Go ahead.
If you want to buy them, just buy them. They're yours.
No, but what else do you got?
You want dark vision?
I got some already.
Oh, you have dark vision.
Sorry. We can discuss this later if you'd like. I
Okay.
don't want to hold everybody up.
Sure.
But I'll sit there and watch him clean everything up. And when my sword is all nice and pretty and we do whatever exchange we do, then I will head back over to the Hunter's Tale.
Yeah, we'll settle that up later.
Okay.
We'll say you buy something and we'll figure out what he would have had. Okay, so you make your way back to the Hunter's Tale. A long rest is had.
A long rest is had, everybody.
Hey! Back to normal.
Everybody's gonna get a break. Do I get all my hit dice back or only get one back?
How many did you use?
2.
You get 1 back.
I used 4 arrows. Get
Bastard.
that back, or
Your regular arrows? Yeah,
Yeah.
assuming you collected those,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
So the plan for the next morning is you're finding a temple to bring this
Yep.
machinery to, or this large brick gem to.
Yeah, but we have to be really careful.
Okay.
Only who Glaucus tells us to go to.
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna wander around. Ayo,
Okay.
I got this stone. Anybody want to look at it?
He would tell you to go see his friend Elsha.
Elsha?
Elsha.
If she tells us to let it go, I'm gonna have a problem with that.
Ah, fuck.
Go ahead, change his name real fast.
That's fine. There, I said it.
It's Elsa in the movie, not Elsha.
Elsha. She is a cleric at the Temple of Kelemvar.
Do I know how to get there?
Yeah, you know your way around the city pretty well.
Okay, let's go.
As you all set out, leaving this district, once you get into the main, thoroughfares of the city, you notice that there's crowds gathering on either sides of the street. And everyone is silently looking, and you can notice that a lot of the people that you hang around with, Spot, they're all, trying to hide their faces.
From us?
No, not from you. But they're there's people, you can see them across the street on the other side, and then there's people where you are. And all the nobility of the city are all standing proud and prim and proper, but the ones who are not nobility are all just kind of doing their best to just sort of not be seen.
I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna look to Morpheus. Does it feel like something's about to go down? Or is it just normal like this, do you think? Because I don't feel that this is normal. Do you get something in the air?
I don't sense anything yet.
Alright, let's just keep walking, I think,
Yes.
for now.
Let's keep going to the temple.
You begin to hear footsteps, walking, horse clopping,
Like
and
a
you see.
parade?
What's up?
Like a parade?
Everyone's moving aside for them?
Yeah, well, they're coming down the main street of the city, and everyone is like on where the sidewalks would be. And there's not enough to make a parade, but you see 5 figures on horseback, all elven. One dressed very similar to the way that Kara dresses. You see one next to that figure. Both of these figures are male. The one next to that one is in very nice, shiny plate. Has a battle axe on his side and a shield on his back. In front of them, you see a very pretty elven woman in mage's robes. Expensive, well-made mage's robes, riding side saddle. Next to her, an elf with a dark hood pulled up over his head and just like hunched as he's riding his horse. And in front of them, leading the pack, you see an elf riding with one hand on the reins, sitting extremely upright. Elven with a Prince Valiant haircut.
This is the Inquisitor coming to interrogate me.
Yep.
And he rides past and in the direction of the palace.
Oh, it's a dude?
Volante is a dude, yes. A bit androgynous, but a dude. Think David Bowie.
Okay. So now we have an image and a look and a feel for this guy.
I don't like him.
Oh, me either. How far away? How far away is he?
In the middle of the street, he would be about 15 feet, and then as he rides 20, 25, 30, depending on whether or not you follow him.
I'm gonna look over more bit. Should I hit him with my slingshot?
Yeah.
No,
Bing him.
don't do
Horse's
it.
ass.
Do the horse.
Would anybody see me? Because there's like a trail of people.
We'll just do it in between.
You can certainly try.
I want to look around.
Do it in between me and Eleanor.
Are there a lot of people?
There's a lot of people in the street, yeah.
Can I? How tall are the buildings around me?
There's no real big, like, skyscraper places. So, like, 20 feet, maybe? 20 feet tall?
I'm looking around. I want to run with my feline agility. I want to run 80 feet down the street
Okay, towards them?
towards him.
Okay.
Quick climb up to the roof of a building. Take a regular old rock and whoo, 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 and smack his horse right on the ass. And then I want to run the other way.
Alright. Roll an attack.
Roll an attack! 21!
Alright, that hits.
I'm on the roof. FYI.
Okay.
Probably.
The horse bucks him off. The horse...
I'm running already. I don't even watch.
You better be
I
right.
don't even
No,
watch.
you're making a stealth check is what you're making.
Okay. Get it, my good die. Hold on. 19.
Okay. You take off.
Yeah?
What are the rest of you doing while this is happening?
I don't want to get anybody else in
Myself, what
trouble.
else- Where are
I'm
we?
watching
What are
the
we
parade.
doing?
I don't want to get
It's
anybody else in trouble.
hysterical, and
I
I'm,
think
like,
I know what's
trying to keep
happening.
an
I
eye
think
on
I
her
know
when
what's
she, like,
happening.
I know
Okay,
what's
what-
happening, and we're on our way, I guess, to this temple,
Yes.
Yeah.
and this happens. I'm not very happy about this, what
Okay.
is happening. I'm watching it and going, oh no, if something happens where we're gonna have to protect the spot, I'm gonna be very happy.
I ran away from everybody.
Uh-huh. I know.
I'm watching the pretty parade and saying, oh, look at those dresses. Are those Tremaine textiles?
I was gonna say I was gonna follow her, like, but she's gonna be way in front of me. But I was gonna like just try to keep an eye out for like where she is because I think it's hysterical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Morpheus?
I got my eye on the cat.
You can try on the cat. Okay,
Yeah.
you can try out. Okay. Kara.
I'm just walking with everybody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Spot, you throw it, you see the horse buck, and Volante falls off the horse.
God.
You begin booking it,
Uh-huh.
and you hear whistles behind you.
I keep running.
Okay, you're Morpheus. You're watching Spot, eyes on him as he's jumping. All of you who are looking or who are actively looking for this see the one with the dark hood hops off his horse, draws 2 daggers, and takes off down the aisle in the direction of Spot. Takes off down the alleyway,
Oh, now we
looking
got
up at the building, running after Spot.
Okay.
And we'll pick up there next session.
Oh.